We're recording, but we're not. We haven't started the show. I just started recording so I could.
Little B-roll.
I tried to do like a Partners of Satire run, and then you were like, "Hey, check out this ice cream shop."
What if we just dubbed over it and we just, Jim, can you say into the microphone, look at this treasure map?
Look at this treasure map.
Now we put that.
Give it to me one more time. Clean the whole way through, though. You got to be close the whole time. There you go. Start.
Hey guys, check out this treasure map.
There you
And
go.
then we just put that over the video of you bringing the paper over.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I guess there was music in it. All right. Give it to me one more time.
Hey guys, check out this treasure map I got.
I bet if we get him to say it one more time, he
It'll
adds
just keep
something
getting
else,
longer
dude. It's
and
going to be
longer.
4 minutes long by the time it's over.
WCOS in Hanover. Good morning, Snacktown. And welcome to WCOS in Hanover. It is Monday, February 6th. Happy Black History Month, Hanover. We are here in front of a live studio to welcome you to episode 23 of WCOS in Hanover. I'm your host, Darnell Fuson. I'm joined by my co-anchor and partner, Tom Nutty. Tom?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Happy February, everybody.
What?
I feel like it's a month we could all equally celebrate.
Tom's one of these all months matter people.
Hey yo. Hey yo. That was good. I'm not mad at that one. I like that one.
Yes.
Good. Like,
February matters.
sure does. Sure does.
All right. We are...
What a fucking start.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I like it. It's
Yeah?
a good start. That's what
okay.
I meant. That's what I meant.
Would you prefer like banjo and ukulele music?
Ukulele. I don't speak Spanish.
Wow. You're really showing your colors here, Tom. They are red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and back the blue.
Wow.
Couldn't resist.
Your silence during most of my Florida stories makes sense now.
Hell yeah.
I see. I thought I knew you better. Well, we're learning things about each other. I've just been told in my earpiece that a little bit later on.
Bro, we gotta start wearing Bluetooth earpieces.
I'm
Be
just
cool as shit.
Just been told in my earpiece that later on we'll have sports from the shorts of Jim. But speaking of later on, it is Monday, and you know what that means. The return of our weekly open mic showcase, Open Mic Nitro.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
Even the first Monday of Black History Month.
That's right.
It's happening.
All of the Mondays in Black History Month will be here celebrating Black History Month. And you know what? I don't think we should let Tommy Let's perform all this month.
Out of solidarity, no. I
Right.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, all right.
Wow, dude, that's such a good idea. Tommy, see you in March, buddy.
Take the month off. All right. Well, tonight and every Monday, not just every Monday in Black History Month, yes, every Monday, Open Mic Nitro takes over the grand auditorium of the Church of Satire Comedy Club.
And it's raucous.
It is
Raucous.
hot.
Hot raucousness.
Hot raucousness in February.
It's moister than an oyster.
The world is your moist oyster. We have to make an amendment to the record. Please let the records reflect that tonight will not be Open Mic Nitro number 85.
Why not?
Due to a technical counting error, tonight will instead be Open Mic Nitro number 86.
Quick maths.
86 in a row. That's it. Even more than we had thought.
Only we could be like super consistent and still just find an extra consistency.
We are so consistent in our approach to open mic comedy, and more specifically open mic nitro, that we have been here more times than even we could count, or at least intern Chris could count.
What a fucking guy. Rest in peace. There, go ahead.
He's not dead yet.
Nope. Dead to me.
Technically. Well,
That's what I meant by that.
Still has a pulse.
Yeah, well.
Very weak. Anyway, he had counted all of the weeks in between, which is fine. That's great. That's how many weeks, I guess, it's happened. But that does not take into account, of course, the very first edition of Open Mic Nitro, which took place Monday, June 21st, 2021, live from the Grand Auditorium at the Church of Satire Comedy Club.
Well, like he said, just like kids, the first one doesn't count.
First one doesn't count. You don't have to pay child support on that one.
Nope. That's why you name them all Mulligan.
That's right. That's right. If you think we're full of shit, join the club. And if you can count high enough, you can go back to June 21st, 2021, and count them all today, all of the Mondays up until today, and you will find that tonight will be Open Mic Nitro number 86 in a row.
Yeah, so if you grew up on the tap water of Hanover, use all 86 fingers and toes to count to here.
Very good. Very good. If you are from... I don't want to say it. It's too...
Just say it. You can do it.
Anywhere south of Pennsylvania, and you don't know how to count, just trust us.
If you have a droid and your calculator doesn't go high enough,
right,
find somebody with an iPhone and ask them.
Right. Or you can just trust us. You can trust us. You know you can trust us because tonight and every Monday we show up just in time to open the doors at 7:30 p.m. and make 16 5-minute spots available for open mic comedy sign up.
Yeah, and just so we're clear, that doesn't mean bang on the door at 7:25.
Yep.
And try to do 9 minutes.
No, don't do that.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah. If you bang on the door at 7:25, we're not going to open it.
I will wave to you, though.
Right. I don't, some of you may be surprised to learn this, but some of us actually have to work at the comedy club to make things happen. And that is usually the three of us. So if you're here at 7:25 and the doors aren't open, it's because we're still working to make the magic happen for you. Please wait patiently.
Even if it looks like we're just talking and laughing, we're still working.
We're working.
Just took the words right out of my mouth. I was just getting ready to say, don't worry about it. Sometimes leaning against the counter is work.
Hey, we're working here.
It's a true thing, man. Hey, what you do? I'm thinking.
Yeah. Part of what makes Open Mic Nitro the best open mic in the country is that we only give out 16 spots for comedy, and that leaves 29 seats for our Open Mic Nitroids to fill our pews and hear some of the freshest comedy each and every week. Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Saving that for when we started recording.
Hell yeah. We've got the hottest open mic in America. Do you think you've got what it takes? That's a good read.
That's a fucking good one. Yeah, I
Hell
like
yeah.
that.
All right. Well, this month's Craft Brewed Comedy Show is next Wednesday, February 15th, and is brought to you by the Hotel Hanover.
Yeah, so if you're recovering from a wild-ass Valentine's Day, or you got left on Valentine's Day, and you just want to be happy again, Come here.
Just come here.
Wednesday night. Don't talk about it. Just keep it in your head. But you can watch and listen. But we don't want to hear your problems.
Yeah, right. But tell people that you're coming to the show. You can talk about the show. Bring people with you. In fact, if you get dumped on Tuesday and you bring a date here to the show Wednesday, we'll give you 50% off a pay-what-you-want ticket.
And if you get dumped on Valentine's Day and you bring your ex's sibling as your date, I'll pay for your pay-what-you-want ticket.
That's a deal.
It's a fucking good deal.
That's
a hell of a deal.
Wow.
So,
I may have to take you up on that one.
Hey-o.
Sounds like you guys are saying getting dunked on, and I'm like, man, it does. It's demoralizing to get dunked on. You know,
Especially on Valentine's Day.
Somebody's teabag right on your forehead, just fucking dunking on you. But I realize you're saying dumped, which is also kind of shitty. That sucks.
What would be worse, getting dumped or getting dunked on?
Oh, absolutely being dunked on.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, unless you're into the balls.
There are easier ways to get balls in your face.
You just ask nicely.
Yeah, you don't have to do it that way.
Yeah, but if you ask Mike Quinlan to put his balls in your face, he'll give you a yellow card.
Yeah, with the whistle.
Or is that a red card violation?
I don't know.
First one's a yellow card.
Notable soccer referee and club regular Mike Quinlan will be here for Craft Brewed Comedy, along with Mert Wolf, making his Church of Satire Comedy Club debut. If you already have tickets to Craft Brewed Comedy, you can show them off at the Hotel Hanover for an exclusive discount. Don't have tickets yet? You can go to www.churchofsatirecomedyclub.com and get them today.
Is somebody walking around carrying their ticket, going to the Hotel Hanover every day, and just using it for discounts this whole week?
That would be cool.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, that's good use. Take it.
Yeah.
Get what you can out of it.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean,
That's what we do. That's
Super
what we
cool,
do
man.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's keeping the bars packed on Tuesday afternoons, that's for sure.
That's what we're here to do.
I feel like the bars are packed on Thursday nights, too.
Yeah, man. They should come here, man.
Tough to come here on a Thursday when it's Monday morning.
Well,
Do you think that's confusing marketing?
I feel like it could be.
Right.
Sometimes I think it's,
It's hard to keep up with what
Calendars
day of the
are
week
hard.
it is. Right.
especially when all you care about is Mondays.
Right. Well, here we don't just care about Mondays, even though Monday is maybe the most important day of the week here between WCOS in Hanover and Open Mic Nitro. We also care about Fridays and Saturdays. And this weekend, we have Ashley Gooderbooth. I should know how to pronounce her name.
I don't know why you put that part of the video in slow motion.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That sounded like a SpongeBob character. That was funny.
Ashley will be making her return to the Grand Auditorium at the Church of Satire Comedy Club Friday, February 10th and Saturday, February 11th.
Hell yeah. Gotta stop this slow motion editing shit.
Stretch it out.
Stretch it out.
Stretch it out. Ashley is previously featured here in the heart of Snacktown, and now she returns to close out a whole ass weekend, not an asshole weekend. You may know Ashley from her appearance on The Tonight Show, where she won the Seinfeld Challenge. There's a joke here, and I'm not going to make it. Ashley has also been featured in Yahoo News, Military.com, and the Military Times.
And I think she's got like 3 trillion plays over social media.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Something like
Ashley's
that.
Her YouTube's
way
like
popular.
200 million views or something ridiculous.
It's wild.
Hell,
Come check her
yeah.
out. Come check her out while you can, man.
Yeah.
What else can you say? These people, like, she's absolutely going to tap into the mainstream, so it's only a matter of time. Say you saw her here first.
It's going to be a good fucking weekend.
Yeah, you featuring, right?
Yep. I'll be here all weekend.
Yeah, Tom Nutty featuring all weekend. The world's greatest comedy host, Ack, will be continuing his residency here at the Church Satire Comedy Club.
Can I just say a little inside baseball real quick about Ack, the world's greatest comedy host? Last week he was hosting, right? And he was outside. I was smoking a cigarette, and he was trying to memorize everybody's name on the show, and I was trying to help him, and he was like, "Shut the fuck up, man. I'm going to fuck up just because you think I'm going to fuck up." I was like, I'm just trying to help, man.
Oh, Ack. Oh, Ack.
One of the best.
It should be noted here on this show Monday morning that Ashley's weekend is already halfway sold out, and maybe by this point more than halfway sold out at the time you're watching this.
Yeah, I'd say by the time you watch this, we're getting close.
Oh, we're so close. I'm so close. And this weekend is so close to us. It's so like
we're just edging on sold out.
Right on the edge. So close. And you could choose to ruin this sellout for us, or you could choose to make it happen.
Yeah, so while we're edging on selling out,
please don't give us a ruined sellout.
You could just choose to come to the show.
Come, laugh, repeat.
We don't get paid enough for this. That was gold.
The only way to find out what we're talking about is to go to www.churchofsatirecomedyclub.com and get your tickets right now. We have tickets available to all of our shows on the calendar. And we've got some pretty neat things for you there.
Go check out the neat things.
Neat. All right.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, Tom Nutty.
Here we are. We out here.
We're doing it.
Doing the damn thing.
We're out here.
We out here.
We out here.
Gang, gang. Uh-oh. Whoa.
A little premature.
I fucking getting ready to say it, but I was fucking trying to find the word.
We're excited.
Obviously. We just pre-newsed everywhere.
Yeah.
Fucking hate when that
I
happens.
told you we were close.
Yeah.
Everyone's close. All right. News was a little heavy last week, man.
It was sad.
It was
borderline sad.
I
think everybody died in the news.
Well,
last week.
Those who didn't died got those who didn't dead.
Those who didn't died get it dead.
Those who didn't die.
Those who are still with us
got non-consensually touched.
Hey-o.
So this week we are on a mission to make the news less sad. Intern Chris submitted no news articles this week.
Thank God.
We gave him the week off.
Well, you know.
I mean, how many times? Like, how many times can you fuck up before somebody just looks at you and says, "Maybe you should consider finding a job that better suits your schedule"?
Oh God.
So this week, I, your host, Darnell Fuson, personally come through the top news stories, broken and whole, to bring you an affordable experience for the average news consumer. We put a nice little bow on that news and package it in a segment that we here at WCOS in Hanover like to call Gently Used News. Such a great tune. Kevin MacLeod with the news theme.
It's one of the best.
Shout out Kevin MacLeod. Kevin MacLeod is an accomplished artist. I know we don't bring this up every week, but Kevin MacLeod is TikTok famous. He's got some of the most popular TikTok sounds.
No shit.
Out there. Yeah, no joke. So we thank you, Kevin, and
we're happy to be a partner with you.
Happy to be
Happy to be partnered with you in this endeavor. Thanks, Kev.
Without you, we would not know how to start the news. Originally reported November 14th, 2022 by KTLA, Jay Leno was treated at a Los Angeles burn center after being engulfed in flames while working on a car.
Denim is flammable.
Yeah, well, you know. The left side of Jay Leno's face and parts of his hands were burned in his L.A. garage when a steam car he was working on spontaneously combusted outside the internal combustion chamber.
It's a lot of combustion in that sentence.
It is. It is. But
two different kinds, 3 different places. All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hell yeah. Very technical. Very technical wording there.
Fucking regular old wordsmith over here.
Mr. Leno was initially reported in stable condition and has been recovering well in the weeks since. And honestly, as a mechanic myself, or at least what I consider to be one, that's, you know, I haven't seen it happen, but I guess if you work on cars long enough, you're bound to catch a little fireball.
Well, also, like, he's working on a steam-powered car from 1900.
Right. And
you know, there wasn't safety back then.
Right. The steam in that car comes from gasoline. So, you know.
Yeah, it's not a good combination. They're basically just driving a boiler, which I don't know if anybody even understands how they work, but it's fucking terrible.
I don't particularly know how they work in the application of a motor vehicle, but I know that I have one that heats my house.
Well, imagine strapping that to wheels. And then hoping. Because that's what they did back then.
No, I don't want to. Well,
it's a fucking steam-powered horse.
How much steam power is that thing?
It's equal to about 1/4 horsepower, which is like about as much power as a 1/4 horse puts out. You ever seen like a real, real fast miniature pony?
Yep.
It's about that strong.
Okay.
About
just like
strong.
that?
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Not as powerful as a donkey.
So a donkey has more output
than a miniature horse?
Yeah.
A 1/4 horse? Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely more miles per gallon. See how you smiled?
I sure did. Look at that ass. All right.
Heyo.
Originally reported January 27th, 2023 by the Associated Press, a jury has awarded an Oregon woman $1 million in damages after they found she was discriminated against by a gas station employee who told her, quote, "I don't serve black people," end quote. God, I hate that is on the internet now.
I'm not. I mean, we can, somebody clip that, loop it.
Chris, I swear to God, don't do it. Don't take notes from him. He's not the director of this show.
No, look, I'm not trying to direct anything. Just fucking clip it. But also, like, maybe if she'd have waited till February, this wouldn't have happened.
Well, I don't know how to follow that up. The Multnomah County jury awarded the case to 63-year-old Portland resident Rose Wakefield. Ms. Wakefield's lawyer, Gregory Cuffery, said she stopped to get gas at a Jackson's food store in Beaverton, Oregon on March 12th, 2020, and saw a pump attendant ignore her and pump gas for other drivers.
Oh, what a piece of shit.
The attendant was identified in court documents as Nigel Powers.
No fucking. Okay. All right.
That's the
Sure.
That's the yeah. Hey, it's
I don't
court,
even know
dude.
how to describe that
You
in
can't
a PC
lie
way.
in court.
No, I'm not saying with lying. I was trying to think of a funny thing to say about that, but I don't even know a PC way to address that man's name.
Right. Was his middle name White?
Wow.
Okay. Nigel ignored Mrs. Wakefield and instead continued to pump gas for other drivers. Ms. Wakefield attempted to ask for assistance, which is when Nigel said, quote, "I'll get to you when I feel like it," according to Miss Wakefield's attorney.
Went to court?
What?
Yeah, this went to court.
Okay, first of all, where do I go to have somebody else pump my gas?
New Jersey or allegedly
Okay.
Oregon.
Well, New Jersey, it's illegal to pump your own gas.
Right. Attendants are required to
Interesting.
pump gas for motorists in Oregon's more densely populated areas.
Hey, they got some highfalutin gas pumpers, huh? The guys take the gas pumpers. Take
Yeah,
the
this guy
stand,
sounds like a real fucking,
right. He's
a real aristocrat.
yeah, that's the word I was looking for. You know, is he wearing a tuxedo when he's,
Yeah,
when he's
white, I'm sure he was wearing white gloves.
what a jacket, whatever. So yeah, I think this is Florida. I'm just kidding. I'm paying attention.
Okay. All right. Oh, boy. This is not Florida.
I have a blind cat, and it's easier to keep track of sometimes. You know what I mean?
Surveillance video showed Ms. Wakefield go inside to ask for help, and another employee followed her back outside to pump her gas. Her attorney said as she was leaving, Ms. Wakefield asked Nigel why he refused to help her, and he said, quote, "He doesn't serve black people."
Good save.
Yeah.
Good save.
All right, end quote.
I was hoping for another clip.
Yeah, nope. I was like, how do I get out of that one?
No, I watched it happen in your head. I was like, here we go.
Quick maths.
Woo!
Miss Wakefield told local news station KGW, I was like, what world am I living in? This is not supposed to go down like that.
Did she
It
say
was
it just like Dice Clay?
Did I say it just like Dice
No,
Clay?
but your
Okay.
it just said it was.
Oh, this is not supposed to go down like that. Oh, terrible. Terrible confrontation between Miss
fucking
Wakefield and this guy.
Nigel Dice Clay out here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He don't serve black people. Okay.
God damn.
This is madness now. Okay. So many clips.
We're going off the rails.
Ms. Wakefield complained twice to store managers and was largely disregarded,
I was
according
about
to her
say,
attorney.
I'm pretty sure they didn't care.
Nigel was fired a month later after corporate records showed he had been written up several times for talking on his cell phone.
Oh, God.
Right. A statement from Jackson's Food Stores said the company has a zero-tolerance policy for discrimination of any kind and that it respectfully disagrees with the jury's ruling because, quote, "Our knowledge does not align with the verdict." Wow. Way to go, Jackson's Food Stores.
So they're saying they shouldn't have to pay because they were like, no, we don't do it like that.
Yeah.
They just don't want to be responsible for Nigel.
Right. They were like, hey, we're not racist, and we didn't fire Nigel for being a racist, so we shouldn't have to pay this lady. But I think they're wrong.
Right. They were in a weird spot where they had to pay for discriminating but couldn't fire Nigel because they didn't want to discriminate. So they had to make up a new reason to fire Nigel. All right.
You got it.
Whoa.
That's it.
Was that the lawyer's music?
No.
Okay.
Jackson's Food Store will be
Whoa.
dropping by with a package for the lawyer. After
A satchel of coins.
What is this bit that follows that? What the fuck? Chris didn't write this. I did, and I still can't understand it. I don't know what I got here. Jackson's food stores did not elaborate in their statement. However, attorneys for Ms. Powers say that she was never questioned by the company about the racist comments. And, no. I'm so turned around here in this story.
I know. Everything's just Mrs. Powers said, the company said.
Right. This is, okay, so.
After carefully reviewing all the facts and
here's what got me fucked up. We decided to not refer to this guy as the name that I typed him as in the format.
Well, I suggested Mr. Powers wasn't the best.
Right. I get it.
I get it. I know. It was my bad.
Nigel was never questioned by the company about his racist comments and was disciplined only for failing to serve customers in the order of their arrival.
All right.
Which I guess is technically what he did. But what were his motivations? All right. Efforts to contact Nigel for comment were unsuccessful. Nigel, if you're out there and you would like to call into the show, we have a buddy you can call instead. We'll give you Tommy Lutz's phone number.
Or he could come in here during February and redeem himself.
I don't want to be the platform for that. Maybe we could give him, like, Tim Pool's number or something.
All right. You got his number?
I don't got his number.
Just look in the sheds in Frederick, wherever he does that shit podcast.
It's Adamstown, to be more specific.
Tomato.
We're not going to dox him. Anyway, somebody else already has. Cool. You guys want to play a fun game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Have you ever wanted to play an unfun game?
I mean, I was married.
Fair enough. All right.
Hella unfun game.
Well, this is a fun game that we play here at Gently Used News. It's called Florida or Fauxlorida. I'm going to read a news headline, maybe with some elements. What's the word I want here? Omitted. And then these fine gentlemen will have to guess whether or not this news headline comes from the state of Florida or a state posing as the state of Florida. You guys ready?
Ready.
Hell yeah.
Our Florida or Fauxlorida headline reads, Man suffered broken bones in a motorcycle crash 2 months after garage fire.
So, this guy definitely has a history of meth. Your garage doesn't catch fire, and you crash your motorcycle, and you don't have some sort of illegal amphetamines running through your blood.
You'd be surprised.
You're right, I would be if somebody totally sober was this fucking stupid. Yeah, you're right, I would be. Was it a real motorcycle? I guess we can't ask too many questions.
It was a real motorcycle.
Does it tell you what kind of motorcycle in the article?
It does.
Can I have that piece of information, or is that going to ruin it?
I don't think it's going to ruin it, but I think it's too much information.
Okay.
It's not.
I gotcha.
It's a very specific motorcycle.
Oh,
so it's
a Honda Goldwing.
No.
Fuck. I'm going to say not Florida. I'll let Jim talk for a second while I contemplate on where I think it is.
Okay, good enough. Jim?
Man crashes motorcycle.
Could you
fire.
Could you bring that microphone a little bit closer?
Keep it about a fist away
Please?
from your
Yeah,
face.
there you go.
Sorry,
You got it.
I'm trying to think this one out, man. I think that this is Florida. I believe this is a Florida story.
See, I'm going to use a little strategy here because I feel like you've been giving us hella Florida stories for a minute. And I feel like you're trying to throw us off this week because I think I'm like 0 for 5 guessing not Florida. So I'm going to stick with not Florida. And I'm going to say this is fucking... Go with Las Vegas, Nevada.
Okay, so we have one Florida, one not Florida, Las Vegas instead.
Do I get a half a point if this was meth-induced?
You do.
Okay, cool.
But you won't.
Okay. Fuck.
This story was originally reported January 27th, 2023 by KTLA5. Jay Leno suffered broken bones in a motorcycle crash 2 months after garage fire.
Very clever.
I was just getting ready to stop you and be like, you're reading the wrong thing. I thought you just restarted the news again.
Yes.
Well, fuck.
Breaking news, the Queen is ill at her Balmoral Castle.
No.
Breaking news, the Queen has died in her Balmoral Castle.
Just remember who brought you that news first. It's WCOS in Hanover.
Jay Leno has revealed that he suffered multiple injuries sustained in a motorcycle crash that occurred in mid-January. This is, of course, just weeks removed from an incident at one of Jay's garages where a fire broke out while the comedian was working on a vintage steam engine.
He's never going to get back to the Tonight Show like this.
A particularly hot item in the vintage car community.
Now I see why you didn't want to tell me. Gotcha. It still wouldn't have given it away at all. Because I did not see that coming at all.
Fair enough, right? But, I don't know.
You could have told me it was Jay Leno's motorcycle, and I would have been like... I still would have been like, nah, it's a fucking crackhead.
Oh,
for sure.
Boy. Wow.
Hell yeah.
The famous comedian and former Tonight Show host said he was riding a 1940 Indian motorcycle when he noticed the smell of gas. And you can imagine he took that pretty seriously, given his history. So Mr. Leno turned down a side street and attempted to cross a parking lot that had a wire strung across it with no flags or warning signs. And Jay Leno, of course, rode straight into the wire that he could not see, knocking him to the ground while his motorcycle continued to ride.
Imagine how funny that video would be.
Dude.
God damn it.
There's got to be security footage of that.
Somebody's got one.
Yeah, that's
It's
gonna
there.
leak out.
It's out there. It has to be.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Incredible.
Just imagine the sound he made.
Right? Ooh. Yeah. He wasn't really known for his Buster Keaton stuff. An interview with the Las Vegas Review-Journal revealed that Mr. Leno broke his collarbone, 2 ribs, and cracked both of his kneecaps after being knocked off his motorcycle. He tried to keep his little fiasco under wraps, saying, quote, well, after getting burned up, you get that one for free. He went on to say in his interview with the Las Vegas Review-Journal, after that, you're Harrison Ford crashing airplanes. You just want to keep your head down.
How nice of him to impersonate a munchkin while doing the interview.
What? No, I thought that was live. That was real audio. That was taped.
Was it?
That was yeah, that was actually recorded audio from his interview.
Maybe they were playing
because
it at like
of the burns
1.5.
and the crash. He sounds a little bit different these days.
The trauma of everything.
Right. God, he's gonna bury us. We're never gonna get booked again.
I'm glad I turned down that spot a few weeks ago. Offered to give me a ride on his motorcycle. Fucking did I ever dodge a fucking bullet?
Did you ever? He asked me to help him come work on his steam engine.
He showed me his 1940 Indian motorcycle, but it was just a horse. Clip that, motherfucker.
It seems like with that, it's time for sports with Jim.
That was a really bad one. I'm busy working over here, coming up with cutting-edge sports to report to you guys. There are a couple of stories that are hot on the wire. The racing community is aghast as a fundamental change in vehicle lingo and vernacular has been leaving the entire horsepower industry in shambles as new futuristic steam-powered engines boast exceptionally stubborn donkey power. In other news, in thrill-seeking news, aspiring motorcycle daredevil and famously endowed with a talk show jawline, Glenn Quagmire failed in his attempt to leap a vaudeville wire, instead crashing into his garage and burning himself horribly. We will keep you updated on the condition of Mr. Quagmire, as he was scheduled to jump the pond at Caesar's Palace later this spring. That's all I got for you guys this week. Send it back up to you in the booth.
Thanks, Jim. Thanks, buddy.
My pleasure, man.
God. I love when your side of the screen freezes like that.
Did it happen again?
No, it's just my face.
He was just staring off into space for a second.
Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh. I thought I was frozen again. That would have been amazing.
No.
And that we should actually make that a new thing. If I spend the whole time in suspended animation.
Oh, that would be cool. We just fucking screenshot you. You play a recording in your seat.
Yeah, I mean, I have like 4 different sweatshirts. We can just take my picture now, and I can just send shit into you.
Oh, boy.
This is normally the part of the show where we would do the Tom's Box.
Where's Tom's box?
Where is Tom's box?
Oh, we don't have a production assistant today.
No, we don't have. I think intern Chris left it behind.
No.
What do you
So
mean
what's
he
up,
left it behind?
Yeah, what's up with intern Chris, man? It sounds like, is he meeting expectations?
I'm not even sure if he's really an intern anymore. I'm not even sure if he's alive.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he, well, I mean, he fucked up the counting on the nitros.
Yeah, by 1, but, I mean, it's just as likely that we just all forgot one Monday existed.
It would be more acceptable if he fucked it up by a much larger number.
It's less the way... It's less that he miscounted, and it's more the way that he miscounted, counting the weeks in between, and then kind of just ignoring the first one existed. It's like it's a whole flawed method thing here, where it's like, okay, you didn't just count 83 Mondays and you missed one.
It's almost like he just Googled it and was like, how many weeks has it been? And just took that number.
Right.
And that's fucking unacceptable.
What a fucking idiot.
What a goddamn fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Chris.
So, it sounds like Chris is in his first 90 days, which is notoriously a difficult time for transitions. But it's also a time for like management, which would be you guys, to make a decision about continued arrangements. So. Clock's ticking, Chris. It's time to ramp it up.
What if we started treating this like My 90-Day Intern? Like the My 90-Day Fiance fucking show?
Right. We'll get some Filipino ladies in here.
Hell yeah. I'm going to have to get less of a neck.
I don't even know what that means.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, that joke went over my head, and I have a normal neck.
I'm gonna have to be way deeper on the spectrum.
But no, I mean, like we we should start treating it like that. And at the end of the show, we just don't marry him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, I wasn't going to marry him anyway.
Well, you know,
Right.
I didn't mean marry him, but like we'll fire him.
Okay.
But we get our 90 days out of it.
Right. Well, we're
You know what we should do?
rapidly approaching.
I think that his performance evaluation should occur here on the program.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, a formal evaluation. We'll even allow him to do a self-evaluation because we're cool like that.
I hope it's better than everything else he's fucking done for the show.
Hey, you know, I mean, those first 90 days, it'll be his opportunity to be like, you know what, you guys didn't train me, you know, and you could be like, listen, I think it's time that we separate and we go our own directions.
Well,
Did you know Rudders was hiring?
If it's anything like the last few shifts that he's done here, he just won't be here
Right.
for his own evaluation.
Oh, has he blown you guys off?
Well,
Yeah, come on, Chris, man. Things
Yeah.
are looking good, dude.
hold on. Let's see. Chris?
Yeah, he's supposed to be here right now. Come on, man. What's going on? No call, no show?
I mean, you don't get to be an intern of a show that you never fucking are at.
Right.
Was he at the last Nitro?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was-
Yeah, he'll
He
probably
was-
be here tonight.
Yeah. He was. Yeah.
I
He'll
don't
be
know,
here
man.
tonight. But where is he this morning?
Yeah,
He's taking orders.
Would you like
Exactly.
fries with that?
Yeah, well, you know, if he's got a job, I mean, I guess I can understand that, but you know,
You mean to
got-
tell me something is more important than this?
Well, obviously not to us, but
Well,
you know, we're professionals.
right.
We're not interns.
We don't have intern at the beginning of our name.
No,
That's
No.
true.
no, we have interns.
Right.
We're not interns.
Would you like to go big?
And, that's the question you gotta ask yourself, Chris. You know.
5-yard penalty.
All of these work. You know. I mean.
Yeah. That was a 5-yard penalty for delay of game. Because that's what Chris does to this show.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, no disrespect to Chris, but I don't even notice he's not here.
I think I only notice because it's like a personal thing at this point.
Right.
Yeah, well, see,
Yeah.
I'm not taking it personal, you know, because I don't make those connections with people. But, you guys, you give him an opportunity, man. If the few times that I spoke that he was in here, he seems excited, but you know, shit's a grind, man. Not always
Yeah,
fun.
well, there's seeming excited and being excited.
Yeah.
We be excited.
Mm-hmm.
Every Monday.
Monday,
We get
Monday,
so
Monday.
excited. So close.
So fucking just edging on the edge of excitement.
So
Wait for it.
excited, so excited.
Would you like fries with that?
I
Oh,
would
yeah.
would love fries. I would love fries with that.
That's what our other production assistant, Macy, must be saying since she's not here either. I'm not even sure how this show happened this morning.
Well, I can tell you how it happened. You showed up. I showed up.
You showed up.
Jim battled through his vaginismus for the last few weeks, and he's fucking here.
He's back.
Several weeks in a row now.
Esophageal vaginismus.
Yeah.
Can't keep you down.
Yeah, can't let it go.
Hell yeah.
So that's how the show works. So, yeah, we might have to get our own coffee or Monster Energy drinks when the interns aren't here.
I know, and nobody ever brought me a cup of fucking coffee. So, I mean, that's either slacking intern or I don't know what else to say about that. I guess you guys are going to need my input on this performance evaluation. I've got approximately 0 cups of coffee.
This is how Jim's fucking evaluation's gonna go. Who are you?
That's so funny. He'll come in.
It's gonna be like America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
You'll be like,
Yep.
now what are you gonna do for us today?
Exactly. Chris, here's the deal, Chris. You better tune in to this YouTube, Chris, because if you don't bring me a cup of coffee at your performance evaluation, bro, you are toast. It's over. Avocado toast with a mohawk.
Well, that's avocado toast I would eat. It sure is.
Yeah, dude.
I can assure you guys that he watches the show every week because he sends me
Notes.
emails with notes.
Oh, Chris, come on, man. Show up, man. I mean, I will say, Chris has never ghosted me or no call, no showed because again, like I had like no expectations of him actually being here in the first place. So.
He can't no call, no show you when you don't have anything scheduled.
Yeah. I feel like I don't even know him. He's just the Mohawk guy who dressed like a nun, right? He was a nun.
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
That's how I know him.
He used to be a nun.
He tended bar up here that one time.
Yep.
Right.
And
He had such a promising future at the
I
beginning
know,
of this.
dude. He was like a high draft pick. Yeah, Kwame Brown. As well.
yeah, Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah, there you
Happy
go.
Black History Month.
I know. Yeah.
You gotta stop sprinkling that in. You gotta stop. I can't keep it together.
How? What else?
No, I mean it's good. It's fucking inclusive. It's just you maybe like tap me on the shoulder so I know not to have my mouth right on the microphone when you say it.
Okay, Papaw. Sure.
Wow, Pap.
Anyway, all right.
I don't even know what that means. This is why this needs to be behind a paywall.
Well, yeah, we'll tell you that story on our OnlyFans as soon as they verify that we're all over 18. Or one of us is over 18. I don't know. I don't know if it's like we get Epsteined in. Like if one of us is 18, we're all 18.
Right, like if one person can buy beer, we can all drink it.
Right.
Right,
Right.
I gotcha.
Is that how it works? That's awful. Jesus, no wonder there's enough room on an island for all of this debauchery. Good grief.
He was old enough to sign the lease. They didn't care who he brought over.
Ugh,
Would you like fries with that?
I would love fries with that.
Well,
You can't tell if he's being ironically sexual or just tired.
Waffle fries.
I believe on that note, we may have run out of show. Wait a minute. You almost got away without telling us what's in Tom's box.
I don't have the box. Because intern Chris isn't here.
Is that how we got started there?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
'Cause I was like,
that was a whole thing.
we don't have the box.
Yeah, like Chris took it with him or something,
Chris left it behind,
and then we went all into Chris.
which we can start again.
Okay, man.
I totally, you know what, my blind rage for the two things that intern Chris had already fucked up had me overlooking the fact that he has the box and we don't.
Right.
Yeah.
And he should.
I totally missed that in all of that. So you're telling me that we will not be finding out what is in Tom's box?
Nope.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll put Chris's personal phone number down in the description, and you can call him at all hours of the night, and you can ask him, pray tell, intern Chris, can you tell me what's in Tom's box?
Yeah, if you call him, he'll read them to you personally.
Yeah. There you go. Call me now, you know.
Call the number above.
There will be no number above.
Just put any number.
Put that number that when you call it, it plays Hall & Oates songs. You ever hear of that number? There's a random number, and when you call it, it gives you an option. It's like for Maneater, press 1, and you pick your Hall & Oates song. It plays it. You know?
Okay.
It's crazy, dude. There's light in the world out there, folks.
Wow. Well, I believe now we have officially run out of show. That is it.
It's over.
We have no more show.
But it was a good one. It was a good show.
It was.
It was a fucking hell of a show.
What a great show. We had the old gently used news 1-3 combo. We had no mention of what's in Tom's box. It's so quiet under the music. All right. We did get sports once again this week.
We did.
All right.
We got fucking sports. We got real hard-hitting sports straight from the desk.
Real sports. The realest sports. We're here doing real sports with Jim Bryan. Okay. Yeah. We amended the record to let it reflect that tonight, this Monday, will be Open Mic Nitro number 86 in a row. Yes, we're here tonight and every Monday to open our doors at 7:30 p.m. and make 16 open mic comedy spots available. Next Wednesday, we have Craft Brewed Comedy. Get tickets for that. And Ashley Goodermuth and Jim Bryan, Haywood Turnip Seed. Everybody's on the website. All only at www.churchofsatirecomedyclub.com. For our sports anchor, Jim Bryan, and my co-host and partner, Tom Nutty, I've been your host, Darnell Fuson. Good morning, Hanover.
I don't see what's so good about it.
It's a pretty bad morning.
Pretty beat morning.
Yep. I'm here on a Monday.
That was a good show, though. It was fun.
Pretty good show.
It's pretty good.
P good.
P good. How I learned to use the toilet. You can sure pee good.